She said, I'm ready for the gossip. I will say, this ain't gossip. Linda got some receipts. This is facts, baby. Hey, Marsha. Hey, Sydney. Hey, Stevie. How are you? How are you? Marvina said, send Mohamed back to his mommy ASAP. Hey, Valenzi. How are you? What's up, Ryan? Hey, Marsha. Thank you. How are you? Hey, Tony. It's The Rocks. What's up? Said, hey, Nikki and the Star family. I'm usually a part of the replay game. So glad I'm able to finally catch you live. Me too. And you put a good one. We're gonna have a nice little chat. What's up, Tortar? Hey, Miss Gigi. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. You guys will find out about this week on my second channel, NikkiStar Home. This week has been a lot. Good stuff, but my God today. Hey, Sly Cat. Hey, Dr. M. What's up, Miss Kaiser Shashay? I've missed talking to you guys so much. Hey, Black Lavender. Hey, Kimberly. Better days at Nikki and Linda. Let's go. Star family, thank you all so much for embracing my shorter videos. This is the thing. Listen, gotta let y'all know right now. Mother is getting back into her real life, the real career. So things are just getting very, very busy. And I have just decided that while I'm traveling and doing, actress things, I'm just going to have to split my time between the lives because I'm just not going to be available, for probably the remainder of the year. So I'm just going to switch it up. I'm going to still do the lives as much as I can. I'm so thankful that Linda had the time, that I was able to carve out some time today to do a live because I enjoy those the most. We enjoy those the most. But for now, just to keep up with you guys, instead of just letting my channel go dead, I'm just going to have to do those quicker reviews for now. We're going to find a way. But, getting back to my pre-COVID life. Tartar said, I know this 90-day tea, but are you watching the inmate to roommate? Absolutely not, but it sounds like a show right up my alley. Well, we got a lot more tea. Tartar. Eva said, hey, Nikki, inmate to roommate. I'm going to check that out. Hey, Nikki. Thank God it's Friday. I don't watch this show, but I saw that you were live and yes. We're not going to do a recap. We're just going to talk about all the 90-Day Fiance news and then some surprises. Pepe said, happy Friday, family. It's been a hellish work week, and I'm glad to be here because I know Nikki will have us laughing and smiling. Love you, Nikki. Love you, too. Thank you for being here. Miss Gigi88 said, my daughter goes back to school on Monday, so I'm sitting here taking her hair down. Her hair appointment is tomorrow for her back to school hairdo. Thanks for the company. Oh, I miss those days. Oh my goodness. That fresh hairstyle. I used to get braids and beads. Nothing has changed. Because I could not take the hot comb. I couldn't do it. And my fresh fit, ciao. I'm trying. It came out of nowhere. I really thought that I was going to be I really thought that pilot season was when things were going to start picking up for me again, but God is good. Probably no felon dating game tonight. I got to see how my schedule is looking after this. If I can do it, absolutely. If not, I don't know. We're going to figure it out. Maybe Saturday. If you guys, the weekends I'm free. Maybe Saturday if you guys are available. We'll figure it out. But I feel like I'm going to be here tonight. I don't think I have anything to do at that time, but we will see. Just check back my page. If I can do it tonight, I will absolutely put a reminder up. Yuli said the crazy tea, and I need some smiles today. It's been a hell of a day. I'm so sorry that you guys are having a rough Friday. So sorry. Glad, that we're doing this and glad that the weekend is coming. So, well, I want to let y'all know right now, I'm writing. This is writing stuff. You'll see my name on the big screen. You might not see my face. We'll see. You never know how these things work out. Sure, if you guys are around, but I still think I could do it tonight. We will see. I'm going to get two more, and then we're going to bring Linda in. Algie Real 43 said, "Hey, Nikki and Star fam, excited to know what's going on with Mohamed because he been seemed all." Absolutely. Wendy said, "Child, work been trying it. Called out a few times because they got me messed up." Yes, use your time. Use your time. I was that girl that never used my time, my work time off or whatever, my sick days. I never did that. And then I realized that they don't. If you don't use them, you lose them. And even if you get them, like if they pay you out, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. As soon as I understood that, I took them all. I used to take them all and like be off for a month. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? I need some me time. Jazzy Boo said, "I really can't stand that man child's voice sounding like Mickey Mouse, Michael Jackson's Love Child." Why is this so descriptive? OMG. Yes, I have. I have to watch more of the Indian Matchmaker. I think my mom and I will just do a live about the whole season because it's like picking up halfway through the season. So like episodes 1 through 4, there's nothing really to talk about. So we might just do a live just talking about all the episodes. I do have my Game of Thrones reviews will be later in the week, next week. So guys, we have something really fun today. You know, when Linda and I get together, it's just a good old time. And she always drops some surprises. You know, Linda from 90 Day Fiance, the Melanated Way, she has all the 90 Day Fiance tea. You guys know that I start talking about her on this channel, like what, maybe like a year ago or something, because like everything that I needed to know about 90 Day Fiance, she had it. She had everything. And that's why I was like, this page on Instagram has all of the tea about this show. So I don't follow anybody else because why do I need to? That they like people were breaking stuff after her. I was like, let me just go to the source. So Linda and I decided this week, since there is so much happening on 90 Day Fiance after the tell-all and you know before Happily Ever comes out, just like every day. This show and the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, there is always breaking news like every day. I am overwhelmed. So thankfully, Linda is here to at least help me with 90 Day Fiance. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Give me some time, guys. I'm putting it together. It's just far too much information. I'm like overstimulated with these reality TV shows. But thankfully, Linda is here to break everything down and give us the tea, the receipts, all of the drama, all of the ins and outs of what's happening on within the 90 Day Fiance franchise. So without further ado, let's bring up my girl. Hey, Linda!
Hey, girl, hey! Hi, guys. I'm a little like I need to scoot over or something. Wait, the wrong way.
Oh, yeah, this way.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
What is happening?
Nothing much, just, you know, getting back to what I love to do, which is these lives.
Right?
Checking in with the Star family.
Right? Listen, I want to say I didn't think I was going to make it. And to be honest, you guys, I didn't make it like in the nitty-gritty of season 9 because it wasn't it for me. But I picked it back up for the tell-all, and the tell-all was trash. but you know, I'll give it this. Part 1, there was a lot to say about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Part 2, Part 2 always kind of just drops off. And unfortunately, it just dropped off. So I don't miss it. I'm glad that it's over. And I'm looking forward to a new season of Happily Ever After and definitely The Single Life.
Yes.
But, you know, season 9 cast members, they wanted to come out with a bang, and they surely did.
They sure did.
So let's start off talking about Mohamed and Eve, because that's the news that's just dominating right now. And just for a quick recap for people that haven't heard, here we have Mohamed, who got caught pre-tell-all with texting and cheating with various women on Eve. There was an exclusive out there somewhere on social media, and those receipts were dropping like every single day. I was seeing new ones, and him saying basically he's only here for the green card. He doesn't want to be with her anymore. He wants to be with this other lady. The other lady's like, listen, we have to wait till you get your green card and then you can leave her. Then he had the audacity to talk about Eve's son. Like, it got gross. It got deep. And as you know, they slightly addressed it at the end of the tell-all. And at the end of the tell-all, he admits to, yes, I was talking to a few women that I met online, but I told them that I was a married man. But meanwhile, he's doing this, Nikki. Here's my Oscar performance.
Yeah. Like Pedro, wiping away no tears.
No tears. No tears. Which irritated the F out of me. So come to find out that this whole thing, and okay, so first of all, Nikki, do you think they should have gotten married at all?
No.
We wouldn't be here if she listened to her girl gang, if she listened to the fans, if she actually just opened her eyes and stopped ignoring the red flags. We wouldn't even be here right now. But
well, this is what happens with a lot of these shows. The women, especially the older women on the show, they listen to their clan. They want to have something nice and young and foreign so they can control and also walk around and be like, I'm that girl. Because look, this 25-year-old, wants to be with me, and not addressing the elephant in the room is that this 25-year-old wants to be in America and you're their way in.
And he said it.
Yeah. That's what I was just like, how are you going to get married to this man after he told you I can get another sponsor?
That's it.
I don't want the marriage. I just want my papers. He told you the plan and you still married him.
That's right.
I'm not saying I don't have any sympathy for her. I'm just saying the writing was on the wall.
It was on the wall. It was on the floor. It was in her bed. It was in the bathroom. It was in the sky. There was a skywriter saying, hell no, hell to the nah, nah, nah. It was all over the place, but she chose to ignore it. And here we are. So here we are. What this man has done, he bait and switched her, right? So there's a audio, video. It's not video, it's audio, and then there's a little bit of like weird cash advance stuff at the end of it. But there's audio that leaked by, I don't know who, but it leaked. And it's Mohamed and Eve fighting, and Eve goes off, like she just loses it, right? And then, but meanwhile, he's soft voice saying, well, what do you need from me? I don't understand. Don't touch me. Don't touch me like that. Keep your hands, like that bullshit.
Yeah.
Right? But super, super calm. Like, that this is a setup. So now.
Wait, Linda, real quick. Do you have the audio?
I do.
Oh.
I mean.
Do you mind playing it? Because I haven't heard it yet. I knew of it. I just never heard it.
Let's hear it together. Let me take it from here because I think it will be better.
Okay. Wendy. He did say that to you, to her face. And she still went with it.
But I need help.
So what is your problem? I don't know.
My problem is I need help.
With what?
Everything. Do this. Help me put this away. Put the laundry away.
You can't be talking to me like that.
Okay, just help me then. You're stressing me out.
You can't talk to me
Just
like
shut
that.
up. Shut up.
You can't talk
Shut
to me.
up. Leave me alone. Okay, I need fucking help. I don't want you to leave, okay? Fuck. How hard is that to get to your head?
If I wanna leave, I will leave.
Move it. Fucking leave. I don't care. I'll do this shit by myself, and I will anyway.
Do it yourself.
I will.
Do it.
I will do it myself.
Don't touch me.
You don't.
Okay?
Fucking, why can't you just help me? I'm so fucking stressed out. You can't even help me. You want to go to a stupid dinner with your friends. I have other shit I need to do right now. Now I gotta do this shit because you're gonna fucking leave.
If you touch me again, it's not gonna be okay, okay?
Well, then why can't you just stay? I told you I need your help.
I'm washing dishes all day long. I'm gonna do it.
You me. They fucking took care of you for the last 2 years plus. It's not like I'm asking you to, like, do anything else. Fuck. I'm sick of doing everything my goddamn self. Okay, this house needs to be cleaned up. I don't know if the cleaner's coming tomorrow or not. You should be fucking helping me with this shit. Get out with your friends like every night when I get home from work. You see me out with my friends? No.
I can go in anytime
Go ahead! I don't care! Fucking leave! Go! I'll do this shit my damn self, just like I always have! I have other shit to do to make us money so we can actually pay fucking bills. I have like a few days to get ready for this wedding and you can't even like get a fucking clue.
Okay, so I just thought I didn't know that this was before the wedding. Eve.
Like I said, the red flags were flying in the sky. There was a whole sky banner, but you chose to do what again?
Like, what made you think that he was going to change?
What made you decide to marry a 25-year-old who clearly told you from jump that he didn't want to do anything? He expects you to take care of him like his mama takes care of him. He needs a bidet. He needs all the things. He needs to be pampered like he's a grown child, a man child. So on top of that, you're frustrated because he can't work because he doesn't have his green card. So he's not going to do shit.
He doesn't clean that house. Like, she was frustrated. Listen, I understand, right? I get that frustration of doing everything and just being overwhelmed. But I'm like, sis, why did you go through with it? If he already has you here, why? Damn, Eve. There was just so much there. I think what happens with a lot of people who are in these kind of, marriages where they see things, but because it's like days before the wedding and everything is so close, you much rather go through the wedding and live a miserable marriage than disappoint everybody that's coming and live with that, few days of embarrassment.
Nah, girl,
this not working out. There's so many people who do it. It's just like, oh, I saw issues, but it was right before our wedding. Our family and friends have flown in. Have a barbecue. Like, have a cookout. You gotta have a wedding.
That part. Go ahead and have a barbecue. Pull out all the drinks. Let's celebrate that. We're gonna celebrate our happiness because we are happier apart.
Yep. Do that, but don't get married.
Outrageous.
Oh my goodness. It wasn't until Ryan said it, and then I heard it in the audio. She said, and we have a couple of more days to get ready for this wedding. And you're screaming and throwing things around in your kitchen because of this man? What made you think it would be smart to go through? I don't know. Maybe it was the pressure of the show as well. You know what I mean?
I mean, maybe, but I think that would have been more drama. It would have been better drama had they been, hey, listen, we're not going to get married.
Yes.
That part.
Yeah. But maybe she thought that if they don't go through with the wedding, then that pretty much ends their contract with 90
Yeah, but their contract's ending now because now he is alleging domestic violence. And he's alleging that she put hands on him and she got arrested. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there. I don't know where it started. She did get arrested, you guys. She got arrested. And if she had not gotten arrested, she would not have an arraignment set for September. They don't just say, hey, you're not arrested, but come to court. So that narrative that you guys are hearing out there is driving me crazy. Let's all think logically. If there's a future court date, it means she got arrested and detained and has to show up at court to explain herself, for lack of a better word. So she got arrested for DV. It's actually, let me tell you what the real arrest title was so that I don't misspeak. This is just the whole wrong side of the page. Here we go. So
90 Day Fiance.
she got arrested for
Alert. What?
battery. Battery. She got arrested for battery, which, you know, same type of thing. So
I will say, in the audio, it sounded like there was a little scuffle.
Did it?
I don't know if she like hit him or probably like pushed past him, because it honestly sounded like she was cleaning up that kitchen because she was upset that she had to do it. You know how when you're upset, you clean aggressively. So I think that's probably what she was doing, and probably pushed him out the way. And he said, "Don't." That's when her audio got muffled because she was closer to him.
So can you pop up Jay's? Because I was going to address it. Can you pop up Jay's comment?
Oh, where?
On Auntie's advice, her lawyer says that she wasn't read her Miranda rights, and thus the rest will be dismissed. Okay, so yeah, her lawyer has been like doing TikToks and doing interviews and such, and has said that. I've heard that, and she's a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer, but I do know this from just having a criminology background and watching all the true crime. That's it. I'm not a lawyer. But
me too. I am Detective Nikki. The first 48 raised me.
Same. Plus, I do have my bachelor's in criminology and political science. So here's the thing. I want everyone just to think logically, and maybe she misspoke, or maybe I'm misunderstanding it. But when you get arrested, you're just arrested. The police don't have to Mirandize you there at the spot. They Mirandize you when they're going to detain you. And when they're detaining you at the police, I was going to say the police office, Nikki.
You know what? I was going to correct you and say that too. What is it? A police station.
It's a police station.
I was like, yeah, police office. Yeah, that makes sense.
Then when they detain you and you're actually detained and in custody, then they're going to Mirandize you. Now, I want you guys to think about this. You're Joe Blow walking down the street and you're drunk and disorderly. The police pull up. They arrest you. Are they going to read you your Miranda rights right there in the moment? No, they're not. If you think about it, that would be every time they're chasing someone on the street, they have to stop and read you your Miranda rights. That's not how it works. Mm-hmm. If you are actually detained, then they're going to read you your rights. So I'm not sure exactly, and I would love to talk to her lawyer and sort that. But at the same time, I do think that we got to really think about what makes sense, right? Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, no one should ever put hands on anyone, and these are all allegations, and I'm sure the truth will come out. But you know, her lawyer is making the rounds and saying a lot of stuff, and we'll find out. Yeah. So that being said, he's allegedly petitioning for a U visa. And a lot of people wonder, like, what is a U visa? So a U visa, if you're an immigrant and you have a green card, it's a visa that goes in your green card. And it's specifically for those that are victims of crimes. So he is alleging that he's a domestic violence victim. Mm-hmm. And so he will be protected under the U visa. And under the U visa, it allows him to keep his green card and stay in the United States. Now, here's the thing. The allegation, that's all alleged. The allegations also out there are that he has planned this from the jump.
Yeah, absolutely. I believe
and he has found a community that has been advising him on what next steps are.
Absolutely. I absolutely thought that as soon as you said the U visa. I was just like, who told you about that?
Right. Because I mean, I didn't even know about a U visa.
He's absolutely being advised.
He's absolutely being advised, and he had a plan A and plan B. So plan A is if he got caught cheating, then he would go to plan B.
Okay. Yeah.
Crazy. How about y'all shouldn't have gotten married in the first place and this would never have happened?
It's just so disappointing. It's so disappointing. So I will say this at the end of the 90 Day Fiance Tell All Part 2, Eve said that Mohamed was talking to multiple women, but Eve said that she found him text message of him talking to a woman. He says that these women were contacting him and he was just talking to them. So what is the truth? Is it one woman or were there multiple women?
There's multiple women.
Okay.
And
Yikes.
Eve comes out after when she did her official statement on social media and admitted that it was 2 women. She's alleging that one of them was still married. And so she was mad that the married woman was cheating with the married man. And you guys, there's a lot that goes into this. Like, one of the girls was sending him money, and she showed how like he went to like a Ross or a Target or whatever and was in needed workout clothes, and the workout clothes that he was wearing was the workout clothes she bought. And so when he yeah, girl, it gets deep. Like,
keep in mind he's still married
on an international TV show.
Oh my goodness. I will say, when I read those text messages, it was giving fan. The lady seemed, the one that we saw on the show, the conversation seemed like it was a fan who was trying to get on this show, and that happens all the time.
Happens all the time.
Happened
to Kimberly and Usman.
Yes. That's what it is.
I remember when she would do lives with him on Instagram.
Yep.
I remember she would do lives as a fan.
Yeah, I think that's what it is, because it's very possible to get on if you're a fan of this show and you know that there's a possibility for you to get on the show by just, interacting with somebody from the show, you would absolutely do that. I forget the name, but they live in Vegas. It was him and his mother, and he had a Brazilian wife. They got all this work done.
Colt and Vanessa and Debbie.
The woman that he's with now was a fan.
Vanessa.
And look at Vanessa. She's on the show. She was on the show for a while, getting a little check. So that's a nice little come up. I will say that Mohamed thinks that he's doing all this and being this, being Mr. Rico Suave. He might be getting scammed. The scammer might be getting scammed as well by the women trying to talk to him who actually just want to get on the show. He wants to get on America, and he wants to get to America and stay, and they want to get on 90 Day Fiance. That's what it seems like to me.
I think that if these allegations are indeed false, it's a wrap for him. Like, this story is too big at this point for him to stay in America, to be honest. Like, if these allegations are false, it's going to be a mess for him.
Yeah. How would that be proven, though? Eve got to be careful. Let's talk about this lawyer, because I had no idea that this lady that was making all of these statements was Eve's lawyer. I thought it was just, some TikTok person who was covering 90 Day Fiance, drama and news and tea or whatever. I didn't know that she was the actual lawyer.
She's the actual lawyer, and she's actually the managing lawyer of her own firm. And so
I'll just say it. She gives me ambulance chaser. From what I saw of her, I was like, I feel like you are somebody who goes after people who have some kind of visibility to build your brand, or, to put coins in your pocket. I just didn't feel like she was somebody who was serious, especially since before we got on here, Linda showed me her TikTok, and one of her videos about Mohamed and Eve, she calls Mohamed the Amber Heard of immigrants. What lawyer? What are you doing?
The lawyer that knows that there's going to be a bunch of publicity.
Yes, that's what it is.
To this. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm just gonna say this because I don't want to mess around. But if you go to her social media, in the title, it's public figure, and also if you want to collab with her, you can email her at such and such talenthouse.com.
Oh, okay. So there it is. Okay. So she's repped. Okay. Because just like how I was reading those text messages, and I thought that the woman who was talking to Mohamed wanted to get on the show. From what I've seen of her, I feel like she wants to be on this show as well.
And I just want Eve to be so careful because, again, domestic violence allegations are no joke.
No.
Okay, they're no joke, and nor should they ever be. That's the first part. Second part, you have a disabled child at home that if anything happens and you end up going
Yep.
to jail, what's going to happen to your
Extremely
son?
risky.
This is not worth it. And so I'm hoping that she knows what she's doing with her representation, and her representation isn't it for the right reasons. That's what I'm hoping.
I don't think she does, because like, we got to be real. No shade, Eve. She doesn't seem to make the best choices, right? She doesn't make the best choices with husbands, and she does not make the best choices with representation. It seems like her discernment is just not there. I'm not saying that this lady is not an actual lawyer. It's not a lawyer who actually wins cases. I'm saying that I feel like she's, what is her name? Is it Gloria Allred? Is that her name? That lawyer that every time,
yeah.
Yes, that every time a celebrity is accused of something, she represents that person.
The woman.
The woman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She just gives me just somebody who just wants visibility, wants to, no longer practice law, but be called in on TV shows to give your lawyer opinion.
Advice.
That's what I'm getting from her. And I just feel like Eve is about to be caught up again in some more mess, because your lawyer looks like she is representing her and not you.
That part. I just hope that, again, she makes some wise decisions moving forward, because when it's about the criminal justice system, you just don't want to mess around.
Yeah. You really, really don't. Veronica says, as per Auntie's advice, know the lawyer. Mohamed is trying to get a U visa. Yep. Midwife Crystal said, I know why he stayed. Did he say he was good in bed?
Yeah, self-proclaimed good in bed. Let's not even talk about that, Midwife Crystal, because let's remember, and I've talked about it on my show, he was a virgin, right? So allegedly he was a virgin, and Eve was his first. So I'm just going to have to tell you that we all been there. You're going to have to put a little bit of more experience on it before you say that you're good in bed. And as women, any man that says he's good in bed.
Well, listen, Eve don't know something, because she was saying that he was, he was really good for somebody who was inexperienced. Remember, she was so happy to brag about, having sex with this virgin, being his first with her girlfriends. And I'm just like, even her girlfriends were just like, but he was good? That
part.
Eve, come on, like, put everything together. Mama don't have discernment. She just don't have it. She just cannot read people correctly, and it's extremely unfortunate.
Extremely unfortunate.
All right, let's move on to what's next on the docket, Linda.
So we talked about that. The other big thing that is making waves out there is Mike and Natalie.
Again.
Yeah, so word on the street is that, okay, so Natalie can be completely just trolling us, or there could be some truth to it. I have my gut instinct, and I'll tell you about that later. So long story short, Natalie has been taking to her social media, reminiscing about Mike a lot in her stories. She commented back to a person that commented like, hey, are you and Mike still together or back together? And she's like, well, maybe we were never apart. Right. And then if you saw the trailer to Single Life, you see at the end of the trailer that's teasing the new season that Natalie shows up at his door and they embrace. Right. So here's what I think is happening. I think that we're absolutely going to see Mike on the Single Life, and he's going to be battling whether he is going to still be with Marcia from Rock of Love, or if he's going to entertain taking Natalie back. And I want to tell you what I think is going to happen. Do you want to guess?
Go ahead. Yeah. Oh, me? No. Okay. Well, what I think is, I think at this point, all of them are reality TV stars. And I think whatever story their story producer comes up with, I think they're all just going to play into it. I don't believe anything about this situation. It's giving, this is my career now as a reality TV star. So whatever storyline you throw at me, I'm going to play it. What do you think?
I'm going to throw out the most controversial opinion to have. I think
Okay.
that they fake broke up because no man I know is going to let me continue to hold on to a credit card and debit card and live in Miami. I think she was pursuing her modeling career while she was in Miami, and I don't think that they ever really broke up. And I don't actually think that he's actually really dating Marcia from Rock of Love. I think that they're just friends, and I could have sworn I heard him say that they had the same talent agent and they were just hanging out, and that's why they were together. So fast forward, if I'm going to totally spoil alert your Single Life next season, I think by the end of the Single Life, Mike and Natalie will be quote unquote back together because they were never apart.
Really? So this is the thing, right? I really believe that they were just not together because the last season that they were on was just awful. Like it was, the mother was involved, you know, the neighbor, that poor neighbor was involved in everything. I kind of believe them. And if this is fake and what they showed was just them acting, good job. Because I was convinced. But now this theory,
yeah, but Natalie
makes
is
sense.
wild though. Like, you know, she's buck wild. She can cry on the drop of a dime. She's
an actress.
self-proclaimed an actress and wanted to be a journalist, all the things. So, I mean, she's wild. Do you see the preview where she's just like, "Oh my God, sex is so important to me!" I'm like, whoa.
She's gonna give us a show. Well, Marcia said Mike has a new woman. He is not with her.
And like I said, the new woman, her name is Marcia, and she's from Rock of Love. And I already explained my take on that. So yeah, there are a bunch of pictures of them, but if you time date stamp them, those pictures are old. Those pictures are from 2021, and she's just reposting them. So I'm just saying,
that is a little
don't call it
that's your man. You don't have no pictures, no current pictures.
I'm just
Especially
saying,
when you're alive, you take pictures of every and anything.
That part. That part.
Midwife Crystal said, "Hold up, Linda. Totally possible now." Yeah, it's making sense to me. It's making sense to me.
And
that
Crystal, you know my gut. You know my gut. Like my gut is my gut. So we'll see.
Oh my gosh. That makes so, because I'm just like, yeah, he could not stand her, but why is he still financial? Wait. Okay. I'm talking myself into something. If he gave her a credit, if he lets her use his credit and debit card, isn't that because, like Chantel, he's still responsible for her for 10 years?
I mean, that's true. He is, but still. Bitch, get a job. I'm only responsible for you if you can't work. Because the welfare, is it called out here too?
Yeah.
So the welfare system will not take care of you because you're not a citizen, and I was the one that brought you here. So go and get a job.
Have we seen anybody on any of these 90 Day Fiance shows like go through the process of becoming an American citizen?
Nah, dude. Nope. But I'm sure they do, but we haven't seen it. I mean, we're about to see it with Pedro, because Pedro wants to get his citizenship now that he wants a divorce.
Girl, since we're talking about it, you want to get into it?
Let's get into it. Now, I want to say this, that I'm 100% Team Chantel. I think that this was a scam from jump. And people are like, well, no, he wouldn't have waited 7 years. Okay, I'm an immigrant. I'm Canadian, and I immigrated to Canada, to America. Your first green card is 2 years. It's conditional. They want to see how you act in the country. They want to see what you do in the country. So that's 2 years. If you pass the 2 years and they renew your green card, your second green card is for 10 years. And in that time frame, you can go from being a permanent resident to apply to be a U.S. citizen. And that, my friends, is why it's 7 years. In the first 2 years, if he's like, nah, bitch, I'm out, peace, I'm out, I'm independent, and you're holding me down, guess what? He wouldn't be able to apply for citizenship. But if he hits that 5-year mark, then hey, he's all good. So I need you guys to be clear about that, because I've gone through that. So I know, well, not like that, but I've gone through the immigration process, and that's what it is. So that's why you had to hold on. And so Mama Karen was right from the jump. When Mama Karen said, hey, listen, she wants to come and harvest the American dollar, that Mama Lydia had the website where they had Pedro on this website to pull in the American women, to harvest the American dollar. It was all that. It was all that. And listen, I'm so disappointed.
He convinced us. He convinced us. He did. He did. I remember in my reviews, I was Team Pedro for a minute. I was feeling bad for him, you know, but wow.
He did a whole 360. I don't even know. I keep saying, I don't even know who this dude is. He doesn't want to go to counseling. He doesn't want to look at her. He now says she's a scrub. I'm sorry, but have we lived through the same 3-year pandemic?
She has no goals.
She has no goals. I was like,
the nurse.
But she's a BSN who worked the front lines during a crazy ass pandemic that we've all never seen in our lifetime.
Pandemics simultaneously, but she has no goals.
But she has no goals. Yeah.
He's like, when she comes home from work, she just sleeps. She works for 4 days, then she sleeps the 2 that she's off because she's working 14-hour shifts. You idiot. I'm like, listen, had he taken a bit more time, he would have kept me convinced. But the fact that he would not talk to her, nobody could talk any sense to him. He didn't want to counsel. He didn't want to speak to her. They're in the same house and he's acting like he's repulsed by her. Then all of a sudden he moves out. He has an apartment in like 2 seconds. How you get an apartment? No. He played her from jump. And that's the thing. Veronica said, don't forget his mama is a lawyer and helps others. Yeah.
His mama don't do shit. I need to see her law degree. Sorry, y'all, because every time I see her, she's either sitting at home, watching or walking the dogs, or sticking her nose in Pedro and Nicole's business. That's all I've ever seen her do. I've
never seen her go to work. Her or Nicole.
We saw Nicole go to her office one time and Alejandro showed up, but that was just this season.
Yeah, we did see that with Karima. The proud home wrecker.
Yeah, they're mean girls. They're mean girls. So fast forward, Pedro and Chantel are in divorce court, or not divorce court. They've filed for divorces. They both have mutual restraining orders against each other, and it's getting messy. So Pedro's alleging that Chantel took out $265,000 from their mutual account and reopened an account with her sister Winter, so he can't get to it. And so he's pissed because he said that she knows that he does his day-to-day banking out of that account. And so now he's saying that she stole it. But you guys, I'm going to say this, okay? How can she steal something when she's the primary provider for so many years, right? She's the one that has a degree. Pedro has gotten this real estate license that he took a 72-hour course and then passed the test. And he's been a real estate agent for about 5 seconds. So
junior. He's a junior real estate agent with no sales.
So where do we think the bulk of that money has come from? And we can talk. It came from TV money and endorsements and this and this and that. But if you're gonna play dirty, then you're gonna play dirty. So you did all this, and like Mama Karen calls it swanky panky. It's called a thing, right? If you're going to be a swanky panky scammer, then, prepare to get scammed too.
Because this is the thing. Was he getting paid as well?
For the show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was he also getting paid for 90 Day Fiance?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think he got his green card?
He got his green card so he could legally work 6 months after they got married. So he was being paid the whole time.
Okay. So after they got married, he got his green card.
Mm-hmm.
So
At 6 months. 6 months.
At 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
So 6 months into their marriage, he got his green card. So after that, he's been making money from the show.
Yeah,
Okay.
and you got to remember, we had 2 seasons of them on 90 Day Fiance and 4 seasons now of the family Chantel. So that's a lot of checks. So it's possible.
That's a lot of checks. But I also, because it's a family Chantel, I don't think he's making what Chantel is making. I feel like that's the Beyonce of that family, and I think that she's the draw. To be quite honest with you, I think she is. I think a majority of that money. Yeah, I feel like maybe $10 or so is Pedro's, but I think the majority of that money is hers because she seems like she's still the breadwinner in my.
That's right. That's right. Plus, I don't feel bad because. Listen, if this was a scam, if he allegedly is scamming her just so that he could better his life, then you don't deserve that money anyways.
No.
That's how I feel about it.
You don't. Now, this is another thing. If Chantel finds out that there was infidelity while they were married, could that affect his status in the United States?
It won't affect his status, but it will definitely affect his divorce.
Okay. Also, could that, if there's something found where it is, some actual facts and hard evidence that this was a plan to, marry Chantel and scam and get him into the United States.
Then that's a whole other conversation.
Okay.
If we can prove that this was a scam from the very beginning, then that's a whole other conversation.
Mama Karen, get on it.
But here's the thing. He better, if that indeed is true and there are receipts for that, then he would want to expedite getting his citizenship, because once he gets the citizenship, none of that will matter.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Chantel, I hope you're watching. Linda's helping. Linda is helping, sis. I hope you're watching. Oh my God, that sucks. That sucks. All right. Let's move on from them. What's up next on the docket, Linda?
We said we were gonna do the new season of Happily Ever After and talk about who and the whats and the wheres.
Yes.
So as we know, Happily Ever After is starting again this Sunday.
Oh, it is?
Girl, yes, the 28th, this Sunday.
This show don't give us a break, but I'm excited for this cast, so I'll take it.
Okay, so first up, thoughts on Angela and Michael coming back.
Who was that?
Oh.
Angela and Michael?
Angela?
Oh, no. Oh, see, the thing about it is I call her Donald Trump in the sundress, so I forgot her name. I don't want to see it.
Yeah, I don't want to see it either.
I'm not excited for Linda to be on my TV anymore.
You mean Angela, not because I'm Linda.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Trump, let me just call her by her name. I'm not excited for Trump in the sundress to be on my TV anymore. I just don't like it. She's just verbally abusive to that man and any and everybody in her life. The nicest people, the only people that she's nice to are her grandkids. And that's probably because they're children. Lord knows how she's going to talk to them when they become teenagers. So I'm just not excited for that negative energy. And I feel like she's probably back because that other show that she was trying to do just is not, what she expected it to be. And, trying to hold on to that TLC check, but I feel like the show can move on without her.
Yeah, I've been good. The break from her has been really great. I keep saying, listen, we all lived through a pandemic and life has never been the same. And we've realized what's important and what's not important in our lives. And of course, we want to watch trash TV, but what we don't want to have is verbal abuse, and she's just constantly verbally abusing everyone.
Yes,
and it's just not okay, and no one wants to see it anymore. I don't want to see you yelling, running amok, and guess to come to find out she's like that in her real life too.
Yeah,
you saw that plane when she was
I did
boarding the plane footage. I was like, oh no. First of all, the golden rule in life is how you treat people that are in service of you. That's who you truly are.
Yeah,
and that's who she truly is.
And also knowing her views, right? Now that we've seen just everything that she's been doing outside the show, we see what she's been liking, what she's been commenting, rallies and stuff that she has been attending. Now, because listen, we thought that we didn't have any proof, right? Now we have the proof of how she thinks, right? Her ideologies. And to have this, let's just talk real Americans, this white woman with this thick Southern accent scream and berate this Black man who is dependent on her. The optics are not good, especially with how vocal and open she's been about her views. The optics are just not good. I don't enjoy it. And I am not in any way excited to see her on this show. So just a heads up, 90 Day Fiance fam, unless it's something that I need to absolutely talk about, I'm just not going to review them. I'm just not going to do it.
You're so nice, because my whole thing is what I tell people on my channel. I'm going to be running amok and talking shit the whole review. So yes! That's my precursor. If I seem like I'm angry and snipey, it's because I am.
Yes, let's get it. Let's get it.
On my channel, we will be reviewing her because she needs to be taken down a couple of notches.
Come on, take it down, Linda.
If she's going to be mean and talking to, especially as a Black woman, especially as an African from the motherland, and you're going to talk all crazy to Michael? Oh, no, thank you. We're going to talk about it.
That's right. I might tap in. We'll see.
It's refreshing.
We will see.
Next up, because I'm on this people that I could go. Pardon?
Alex said, "Where was Angela on January 6th?"
She was there,
tearing down a wall, trying to get to Mike Pence.
She's actually posted herself at Donald Trump rallies. So
yeah,
I mean,
and fighting with people in the comments who are just like, Linda, you marrying a Black man.
No, her name is Angela.
Angela.
I'm Linda.
Keep on correcting me. I'm sorry.
I will, because
I have blocked her name.
You can call me any other name, but you cannot call me Big Ange.
Donald Trump in the sundress.
Donald Trump in the sundress.
Oh, you know what, Linda? Can you answer this? Is Michael finally in the U.S.?
He's not in the United States. And if you want me to tease a little bit more or spoil, I should probably say. Do you want me to spoil? You guys are good on spoilers?
Okay, hold on. Are you okay with some spoilers? Let's see.
Let me not. We got other stuff to talk about. Let me not.
Yeah, well, okay. We'll move on. And if they're okay with the spoilers, we'll do a little spoiler section.
Okay.
All right, move on.
So next up is Ed. And I don't even know what is her name again?
Ed and the fan.
That one.
The fan. I just call her the fan because I'm like, ma'am, there's no way you're with him because you're on this show.
He's another one that I could just absolutely do it without.
Yeah.
I could absolutely do without. And Liz, thank you, Stevie. Liz and Ed. So here's the thing. First off, I don't understand why he never gets confronted about his bad behavior. I don't understand it. He's had bad behavior for a very long time. I don't understand why the network doesn't listen. No one wants to see more of this guy at all. He's not entertaining to me, and he's problematic, and he also is a master manipulator. And I'm just, no, thank you.
Yeah. And they like to throw his daughter in when he gets a little too awful, but even his daughter can't save him. Another couple I'm just not interested in seeing.
Hell no. Nah.
I would say he'll be good for memes. He'll be good for memes.
I don't feel for.
He does. He really, really does.
Next up, we're gonna see Andre and Elizabeth.
Listen, I'm torn, right? Because they are equally annoying, but there's just so much, that the first episode, there's going to be some drama. They're just going to give you something. That family is a mess. Something's going to happen. So I would much rather take them over Donald Trump in the sundress and Big Ed.
Oh, all day.
Yeah.
all day.
Because they're going to show up. They're going to show up to work. Even if it's fake and forced, they're going to show up to work. So I'll take them. I'll take them.
And no disrespect, but just they're Florida. And Florida brings drama. And
Yes.
so
That whole family.
Family list. Next up is Jenny and Sumit, and congratulations to Jenny and Sumit. They finally made their 1-year wedding anniversary just very recently. So congratulations to them. They're coming back, and part of their whole situation is going to be spilling the tea to his parents because up until that point, the parents didn't know that they were married. So
yeah.
I'm excited for that. Yes.
Yes. I like them. I think just like, the big Russian, the big Moldovan and his wife, Elizabeth and Andre, they show up to work. They show up to work. Linda and Summit, also known as Summit, will show up to
Jenny
work.
and Summit. I know you love my name.
Wait, what did I call you?
First I'm Angela, now I'm Jenny.
No, that's her name, right?
You said Linda and Summit. So just slide me in all the couples. I'm good with it. I'm good. Linda and Andre, Linda and Michael.
You know what it is? I'm looking at your name. I'm looking right at your name. So I just throw it in there. I'm so sorry. I didn't have breakfast. I'm a little off today. Oh, forgive me. Oh, they want the Jenny boys. Okay, let's see. What can I say? I can't wait to do this on Sunday. Oh, okay. Let's get the Jenny boys in. Why are you lying to me, Summit? Your family doesn't know anything about me. Why are you lying to me, Summit? It's not fair, Summit. I cannot wait for Sunday. Baby, we are going to have a ball. We're back. We're back. I can't wait for that couple. That's what I'm looking forward to. The rest of the cast is but those two.
Well, no, I personally love Jovi.
Okay.
Jovi and Yara, I know.
You mean Jovi and Linda?
Yeah, Jovi and Linda.
They don't really give anything. Like, what are we gonna do? Like, I don't want Jovi to be a deadbeat dad because he loves his daughter.
He's not gonna be the deadbeat dad.
So what is gonna be their conflict?
She's gonna be the party girl, and he's gonna want her not to party as much because she's a mom, and then that's gonna cause conflict with her friends, and her friends are like, "You're too good for Jovi. Like, why are you with them?"
See, I don't want them to play that. But if the check cleared, they got to do what they got to do.
That part. Next up, which I find just interesting, and I'm interested to hear your take on it, but Kimberly and Usman on Happily Ever After.
I feel like what more can we get from their story? I think we've seen it all.
And sorry to cut you off, but how can they even be happily ever after? They're not even engaged.
I don't know. I will say this show loves Usman. They love Usman. They will keep him on by any means necessary. The potential wives will always change, but Usman will keep a check with 90 Day Fiance. They really like him. And I guess they like him because they know that he'll go along with any storyline. Because just like with his storyline with Kimberly last season, it fell apart when Kimberly was talking to her friend because she made this whole big deal about her and Usman having sex and that it was good. And they both were saying how good the sex was. Then Kimberly is on the phone with her friend and she's just like, "Oh, we didn't have sex. We just slept in the same bed, but that's all I needed." And I'm like, well, what is the truth? What is the truth?
The truth is that he never wanted to go on the show with her. And I have video footage of him saying he wanted to go on the show with Zara, who he indeed absolutely loved, and she backed out. So Kimberly was plan B.
Oh, do you think we'll see Zara this season?
No.
Why won't she come on the show? I hate that they keep on showing her picture. We never get to see her. I don't know. Why does she want to come on this show?
I think I interviewed her and like we did a live together. I'll say
Okay.
that. We did a live together and she basically is, she's just a good girl. You know what I mean? Like a Christian, Texan,
Mhm.
family oriented, didn't want to drag her family into any of the nonsense.
Oh. I understand. I understand. We're so used to people doing anything, any and everything for reality TV and exploiting every part of their lives. When you meet somebody who doesn't, you're like, oh.
But what? You wrote what? Who are you?
Okay.
You're a unicorn.
Okay.
There's no point. Yeah. So they also added, so recently they just added, as the tell-all wrapped up, that Bilal and Shida will also be on Happily Ever After.
Oh, tomato. Not excited about them. Because what are we going to see? They're not happy. They're not happy. What are we going to see? Bilal doesn't want kids. Shida wants kids before she's 40. He doesn't want kids. So what y'all going to do?
They're going to fight about that, and that's what their season's going to be about.
It's unnecessary. I think they probably threw them in for diversity.
You think
they just like, oh, this cast is looking a little pale. Let's just throw them in. But we don't need it. We don't need it. They don't have anything interesting. They didn't have an interesting storyline on their season. I honestly would have been better watching Kobe and Emily. I actually enjoyed them at the tell-all. I hated that couple on the season and the family. But at the tell-all, I really, came around to really liking that family. And I would have rather watched them than Bilal and Shida. They're just going to be miserable. Another miserable Black couple on this show.
Yeah.
I want Black love.
That's that part.
We can never get it. I don't want to see it. I don't want her crying over having a child, and this condescending brother just continues to degrade her and then bring his family in to manipulate her and use his religion to tear her down a notch. I don't want to see it.
Yep.
I
agree with you. I agree with you. Like I said, I couldn't get through the whole season, and he was part of the reason.
Yeah.
Because of that. And it's unfortunate, right? Because, you always want to support.
Mm-hmm.
But I couldn't do it. So that rounds out the cast for Happily Ever After. There was an announcement today that if you watch Pillow Talk for the Happily Ever After, we will be seeing Kobe and Emily on Pillow Talk for Happily Ever After. So that was just announced today.
Yeah. Well, I'll take that, but I would have rather them swap out Bilal and Shida for that couple.
Oh, for sure.
They just have a better story. And I think they have something real. I think they have something real too.
And they have that, Emily being so irritating and Kobe being so lovable that it just
Prince Kobe.
Yes, right? It's a good yin and yang.
Yeah. I was able to come around and really get on board with them after the tell-all. Mm-hmm. So Linda.
Yes, Nikki.
The Star family has spoken. They want some spoilers. We want some spoilers because already we're like, let's just get it. Let's just get it.
Let me see what I can tell you guys.
All right. Spoilers incoming.
Incoming. We were talking about, so someone asked about Michael and whether he was in the US, and Michael is not in the US. Unfortunately, he's still in Nigeria. But what you will see this season is you're going to see Angela go back to Nigeria. Now, here's the thing. You guys remember Angela had a best friend named Jojo, and then they got on a fallout and they don't talk anymore. And then Angela went to Vegas. And when she went to Vegas, she met this Black lady who owns like a nail salon shop thing. And Angela had no money. So when she landed in Vegas, she ended up staying with this lady because the lady allowed her to stay in her room. And then, so when JoJo showed up to celebrate like Angela's birthday or whatever they were in Vegas for, JoJo was ending up staying in this room too. And she's like, who is this woman? Oh, I don't know. I met her on the plane. Fast forward to 2021. JoJo and Angela are not friends anymore, but JoJo remembers that there was this woman who is the same woman that paid for Angela's birthday party in Vegas because Angela ain't got no money. So now I guess Angela is repaying her in having her come on the TV as her new bestie. So this lady will be going to Nigeria with Angela to pick up Michael to come back to the United States.
Oh no! So they're bringing Black women into this foolishness. Oh my God! I just thought about how that sister is going to sit by and watch Angela berate Michael and not say anything. It gets worse. It gets worse. Oh no. So at least he's going to get to the U.S. finally.
No, but he's not.
Oh, he's not. We're not going to see him come to the U.S. this season. What the hell? What, Linda? What's going on? Why can't he get here?
Well, I mean, before it had to do with the U.S. ban on Nigerian immigration, right? So there's been that. And then before that, I know he had problems with his paperwork and Angela sponsoring him because, as a sponsor, you have to show that you have money, right? And able to sponsor that person. And if you can't, then that's why some people get co-sponsors. And I think Angela is one of those people, but she couldn't get anyone to co-sponsor because, she allegedly is not well liked in her town.
Oh, of course. Well, so you think, so she still doesn't, what the hell is happening with them TLC checks? Where is the money?
Where is the money? This woman is so controlling that this man can't have his own social media. And he broke free, you guys, we're in August. Yeah, so earlier this year, he broke free. He went back on social media. He had his own Instagram account. He was posting. He was like doing lives with Soulja Boy and all the things. And then the new season started filming again, and Angela shut that shit down. Can you imagine that? Because I couldn't imagine. I'm a grown-ass man. I'll do whatever I want, and I don't even live in the same country as you. But you have to have a joint social media account with me because you don't trust. Like, stop it. Stop it, master. We ain't back in those days anymore. Thank you.
Listen, she wants to control him. And I'm like, listen, if he's pulling the Pedro, I'm okay with it. And this situation, I'm okay with him pulling the Pedro. But oh my goodness, you got a broke sponsor. You got to get some sponsor with some coin. If Eve could get Mohamed over here, Angela should be able to get Michael.
Yeah, no, those are totally different situations. Eve actually has a career, right? She's a holistic healer.
True.
Angela, not so much. Plus, she's got all those. Listen.
Probably got
Angela's been problematic. She stays problematic, and that's it. She ain't got no money.
Wow, where is this money going? I know she got that big house that her grandkids are on with her.
Well, I mean,
what happened with the house?
Real, where she lives. What is it? Alta something, Georgia. She lives in Georgia.
Don't remind me.
But she bought her house for like $10,000.
Oh, okay. Where's she at?
That's what's the name? It begins with an A or something. Not Atlanta. She's like in the Hicks. Hazelhurst. Oh
yeah, I'm not doing that.
She's in Hazelhurst.
$10,000 for a house.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see how far that is.
You don't want to live in Hazelhurst.
$10,000 for a house. Listen, Linda, hold on. I'll look
you
it
don't
up.
Want to live in Hazelhurst, Nikki.
Oh, we'll see.
And I didn't believe it either, but I'm getting this information firsthand. So, yeah. So, anyways, she ain't got no money, and she got all those babies living up in that house, and her daughter just went through some type of custody battle with the baby daddy of her 5 kids who's in jail. And then her other daughter, we all know about her being, a child predator.
Yeah. So she probably is fighting a lot of legal battles too.
She's got a lot going on. Just saying. So that contributes to why Michael's still not here. That's all I'm saying.
Paige, I'm going to put you in timeout. I'm going to put you in timeout.
That's funny.
That's a new one. All right, Linda, any other spoilers?
That's it. I'll leave you. That was a lot to get through. I'll leave you guys with that to adjust and all of that.
Okay, so Star Fam, any questions for Linda before we get out of here? Oh my broke, I cannot. Oh, Miss Brochica said that woman flew a big age with no money. OMG. I will say, wait, are they? Can you confirm this, Linda?
I've heard that. I've heard it. And I'll say Kalani has fueled the fire, but I cannot confirm that yet.
Okay. Wow. But I am surprised that we're not seeing them on Happily Ever After. I am surprised that we're getting Elizabeth and Andre and not Kalani and Asuelu. That's something.
Yeah, but they were just on 90 Day Diaries, so I think they switch it up a little bit.
Okay. At least they're still getting the TLC check.
Aw, thank you.
Miss Gigi88 said Michael earned his visa. Get that man over here.
Facts.
Oh my goodness.
Can I do a small shameless plug, please? Yes.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Better Days. You and I are on the same page. So a lot of people know me from Instagram only, and I'm absolutely still on Instagram and doing all the things big on Instagram at 90 Day the Melanated Way. But I do have a YouTube channel, and I do after shows, and I do news and gossip. So come on over to Linda Entwee, the Melanated Way, and hit that like and subscribe.
Yes, and I'm going to put I have Linda.
Oh, Angela again. I'm back to Angela. And there are
trying not to say
no pitch. Nikki, there are no pictures up. My name is not on the screen.
You know what? I don't know. I'm telling you, hold on. Let me get the.
I'm just saying, you have no excuse, and you still call me Angela.
Listen, there we go.
Yeah, but that wasn't there. That wasn't there.
Well, it's because we brought up that terrible woman. I have blocked her out. Remember, when you brought her up, I was like, who are we talking about? I blocked that woman out, and now I can't get that evil out of my mind. Oh, Veronica just subscribed.
Okay, but then how does that equate to still calling me like Jenny and Elizabeth? Like, I'm just trying to figure it out.
When I get over here, I'm going to have some life cereal so I can function throughout the rest of the day. I'm sorry. But Veronica just subscribed. Yes, guys, please go subscribe to our girl Linda. She blesses us so much, not just on Instagram, but here on YouTube with so much 90 Day Fiance tea. I'm so glad that we did this, and I'm so thankful that you took time out of your day to come and spend with us because, I didn't know none of this. I didn't know none of this. Linda got all the tea. That's why I started following her when I first started reviewing this show, so that I could be in the know, because I was doing these reviews, Linda. That's how I found you. I was doing these reviews and I ain't know nothing. The Star family would be like, girl, you don't know this? You don't know that? I was like, I just started reviewing this show. I like it, but I don't know anything. So after getting cussed out so many times, I was just like, you know what? Let me find a 90 Day Fiance page that talks about all this stuff. And you were the first page. No, you were the third page. And I clicked through every page and I found your page and I was like, this is where I'm staying.
Aww,
this is where I'm staying. The tea was on point. It was bam, the one thing after another. So that when I got to my reviews, I was like, guess what, girl? Breaking news. I was on 90 Day Fiancé. No, they didn't wait. And she said, so I'm finally up to date, and it's because of you. Thank you so much. And thank you, Star family, for joining us. This was a good time. My cheeks are hurting.
I have tears. I have tears.
This was a good time. I love doing this. Linda, you have to come back. You have
Absolutely.
to come back.
Thank you so much for
We
having
love
me.
you.
We always laugh. And what a way to start my Friday. It's
You
fantastic.
do. Right? What a way to start. I hope you guys, those of you who are having a rough week at work, are feeling a lot better. Please make sure that you like this video, but also please go and subscribe to our girl Linda. Breaking news, I'm telling you, she is always, keeping us in the know on all things 90 Day Fiancé, and we love her for it. Thank you, sis.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks, Star family, for having me.
Love you. And we'll do it again. We will do it again. See y'all soon.
Bye.
Bye.